Guys, here's my lovely hamburger potato. Hey guys, today I'm making hamburger potatoes. So here I have some ground beef, and guys, as you see, this ground beef is so clean because I've soaked it in vinegar and lemon, so it's been there for a while. So you see how nice it is. Now I'm going to season this. Here's my potato right here. I'm gonna wash them and peel them, but I'll show you that shortly. For now, I'm just going to season my ground beef. Here I have some seasoning. I have meat seasoning, jerk seasoning, black pepper, paprika, but you can use whatever seasoning you like because everybody use the season they like, so you don't have to use the ones that I use. Also, I have some ketchup, some browning, and some brown sugar. For the browning, you can use soy sauce if you don't have any browning. It's fine. And I always use ketchup in my ground beef because it makes it a little more. So I'm just gonna combine all these ingredients together, all of them. This is to get out the excess from this because it wouldn't come out easily on its own. So you just do something different. There's always a way. Look at that now. There is always a way in cooking. Just do something. Don't say it can't happen. Just do something. Guys, my pot is on the fire and it is hot, so I'm gonna make my way over there soon, but I'm just getting all of this incorporated. And I'm not gonna put this to marinade. I'm not gonna put this to marinade because it's gonna come out lovely the same. But if you want, you can leave yours to marinade. I have some vegetables here. I have bell peppers, onion, and scallions. I have garlic. I'm gonna add it to this, some of them. I'm gonna add the thyme and the scallions, also the onions. I'm gonna leave the bell peppers to do something else. There's a lot of garlic in here and onions. A lot. And as you know, you have to season your meat properly so it can come out with a lot of flavor. There's a lot of garlic there. I use a lot of garlic in my cooking. Onions and onion. This is all I'm gonna use for to season this, and it's gonna come out lovely. So guys, I'm gonna make my way over to the stove now. So guys, as you can see, this is well hot. I've poured some olive oil in the pot. Guys, there's one thing with olive oil. It not only is healthy, but it always gives the food a lovely flavor. It always does that. You see what the lemon and the vinegar does for this beef? It is so clean. Look at that. It just spring in naturally. There's no bloody water or anything in it because you know ground beef is good for that. So it's good to soak it. It's good to soak it if you want. Not for a long time. You don't have to soak it for a long time. just before you prepare it. You can leave it for maybe about 10 minutes or so. I left mine for more because I was actually doing something, then I went back to it. But yeah, you can do that. Look at that, it's very nice. And I'm just gonna allow this to cook. I'm gonna cover it and allow it to cook. But before that, I'm gonna add some more of my brown into this, as I want you to identify the beef when I put it in those potatoes, because remember the potatoes are white already. So therefore, when the potatoes and the beef are together, you should be able to identify the beef because of its lovely color. So I'm adding a little more brown in, and if you, like I said, if you want this to be more, just add some ketchup and it will be spread more than you want. So guys, see how lovely this is. I'm going to cover it and allow it to cook for about 15 minutes. I think that will do. Before that, I'm gonna put some hot pepper in this. So guys, here's my lovely beef and here is my hot pepper, and this is very hot. So it's gonna be hot nice. So I'm just adding my hot pepper right here for flavor. Yes. Then guys, like I said, I'm just going to cover this for it to cook. Then I'm gonna show you the other part of this dish. It's gonna be lovely though. You're gonna love it. Guys, I don't want you to just watch the videos. I want you to actually make the dishes, and you can come back and say, you know what, this dish was lovely. Because when I do it and talk about it, I want to hear it from somebody else that is lovely the way I spoke about it. I want to hear from somebody else about these dishes that I make. So you can always make them. It's not. So I want you to make the dish, come back and say to me, wow, this was lovely or not. You know, let me know how it tastes. Wow, guys, you should smell this kitchen. The aroma is excellent. I'm going to turn down the flame under this because it's really hot. It's really high. And I'm gonna allow it to steam for 15 minutes. So I'm just gonna cover this right here. Guys, here are the potatoes. Are peeled and washed properly. Look how clean they are. Look how clean they are. Now I'm gonna cut them into the size I want to make my hamburger potatoes. So guys, here are the potatoes, and this is the style that I cut them in, also the size. So now I am going to go over to the stove where the pot is with the boiling water, and I'm going to put them in so they can cook. But guys, it is that you have time and you want to just put these in the oven along with the beef, then you can do that. I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to take that long to make this meal, so I'm just gonna cook it, then I'm gonna put it together. But if you have spare time, you can just put it into the oven with the beef and then let it stay there and cook. Here is the water, and I've added some salt to it. Now I'm gonna add my potatoes, and here they are, guys. Now I'm just gonna allow this to cook, and you don't have to wait until it's fully tendered because it's going into the oven, but at least half cook. So guys, here's my baking tray, and I have brush inside. So what I'm gonna do now, as you see, I've started putting my potatoes, which are cooked, in. I don't have a lot of potatoes. Can't cook a lot of potato if there's not enough mouth to eat it. So what you can do, if you're cooking for a lot of persons, you can do the same routine and come straight up to the top. So guys, now I'm coming in with my beef. You remember my grounded beef that I've cooked? And if you have enough beef and enough potatoes, because you're doing it for a lot of persons, what you could do is add the potato again, add more beef, and you go straight up like that. But I'm just doing one layer, guys, just like one layer, or should I say two? Here I am adding some cheddar cheese. I have some lovely bell peppers here, guys, and I'm just gonna put some over this. Let it look beautiful and also taste lovely, because you know when bell pepper is just everything. Bell peppers are lovely. So guys, I'm adding the other layer on top of this. And guys, my oven is preheated, so it's just for me to go over there and put these in. Don't mind the pieces, guys, it's all good. Now I have some lovely mozzarella cheese here. So this is done, guys. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to sprinkle some parsley flakes on this. Then I'm going to go over to my oven and put this in. So guys, I'm gonna put this in the oven until the cheese is melt. Then that's it. Simple and easy recipe, but it's very nice. So let's go. So guys, here is my lovely hamburger potatoes, and as you can see, the cheese are melted and I am ready to serve. So I'm gonna plate this and come back and show you. So guys, here's my lovely hamburger potatoes, and guys, look at this. I know you want to come over Miss Brown's house right now for some of this. Guys, tell me how I did. Look at this. Simple, easy recipe, but very nice. Very nice, and I'm sure everybody would enjoy this in your family. Very nice. This is lovely right through. Very nice, guys. Look at this. Wow.